back to.
Yeah, I mean, it was a risky situation as well. As Jazer coming in and lands on that.
Well, it's one team in the form of Dignitas that we've never seen perform when it truly matters against G2, who only perform when it really matters. And JNaps doing what he does, and that is perform all the time.
What a shot here from JNaps. Rizzo pushing that ball into the middle, and what, just bouncing up off the left and being able to air roll his car onto the...
Everyone trying to cause damage to advance through brute force as Cooks takes a shot. It's going to go off the crossbar. He can follow it up. It's going to go into the net. And Advanced found flat-footed on the goal.
How did Cooksir hit this rolling ball so hard?
Happens. 2 goals is just not in the cards here for Rocketeers. Guess who? Cleanly, 2 games here is going to be able to take it and move on to the second day of DreamHack.
Oh,
nice. It's the one away to crown it off. Fairy Peak, brilliant shot.
I was hoping we were going to see all 3 of the team members there, but
if he could have found Pashy. It looked like he kind of rubber banded around it.
Though, NV can bounce the ball off the backboard. That is not great from either team. And NRG are safe, although low boost on Devo yet again, and Garrett will take the goal.
Just see Garrett here, he's so familiar with these situations, charging towards the ball. Devo getting slowed down there with that demo, had 0 boost. Garrett waits for him to flip past that ball, making the attempted.
Seems like Cooks here is going to be more willing, though, to go solo. You can see him going much more direct with his plays.
I mean, you've just got to think from Yukio's point of view, he's been praised for being this new up-and-coming player who is incredibly talented, so much so that he gets on this team with Cooks here, who starts this final minute in style, leveling the score off that backboard.
And we mentioned it a second ago, it was going to be a double commit, if anything, that was going to lead to Advanced Gaming's downfall, and yet again it was, in a mistake very similar.
Repex just lets the ball drive on past him. Those two move into the blue corner.
I'm not sure if that was a whip or he expected somebody, he thought there was someone behind him to hit it.
Oh, Karma pinching it off the ground. You can see her kind of shrug her shoulders. She's like, I'm not really sure how that happened, but I'll take it. 3-0 splice.
Oh, that bump actually so fortunate. Pushes her directly to the side and just bouncing into the ground. I mean, looks intentional to me.
Cook just wants to see the ball away from the orange half. Marky, he's got options. Goes for Niels Cook, who I feel like slightly overplayed that. Marky was definitely an option to play back to.
Yeah, I mean, it was a risky situation as well. As Jazer coming in and lands on that ball, sending it towards the net.
A huge misplay from Excel, but that does not take away from just how hard that corner is to read. And Jazer finishes it perfect. This time, it was Excel's turn to breathe. And what a great angle! Niels Cook will send us to game 3.
No way did we just see that. That was out of nowhere.
It literally was.
The ball just snuck past
Look
2
at him,
players.
he's so
You need to put the water to your mouth in a controlled manner, Mr. Markinuda. That was a crazy finish. We were 450, almost at the 5-minute mark. And then out of nowhere, the ball gets hit into the back wall, and then...
When they had classics on the team, he's somebody who loved to challenge and play so aggressive. He's always pushing forward on the ball here, and now we see Ghost just opting to wait defensively time and time again. That ball looking like it made it into the net.
Nice touch. Cooks here was actually taking a good angle to challenge that down and in front. What?
Are you kidding me? What a shot here. Oh, this is just unbelievable. The pass from Meta coming up off the backboard using the top of his car and to Flynn to hit that down on in. We've seen these shots so many times from Allah, just going up to the top as high as he can get and hitting that down on in.
JNaps launches long. We'll be back over to Siki, but now JNaps and the rest of G2 can control some of the mid boosts. Make that life a little bit more difficult for Fnatic. That could go in, and that will go in! JNaps, you are nuts!
JNaps to himself, off the ceiling, lands. Now, okay, off the ceiling, that was a great play. Put it down into the box, but to be...
Of time, and that shot over
that
to
needs
Siki.
to be a goal! How have you missed that?
Anywhere but there, Fnatic, unable to turn the ball in. G2 gets away with it, and now will turn the ball in. Fnatic will kick themselves for that one.
That touch though by Rizzo, just tipping that one on. JNAP's using every bit of his boost but one.
Able to capitalize and follow up with a shot. Now Siki moving forward, mid-air challenge. And the result is a long clear back into the orange side. Both these teams slowing down the pace quite significantly until JNAPs can take control of the pass. This is what we've wanted to see all weekend.
Rizzo with another gorgeous pass, just finding his teammate JNAPs in the middle. But that is not an easy shot to make, to find that angle and send it in at such speed. JNAPs has done a lot of work, but the vision from Rizzo to hit that back into the middle.
They're trying to drain some boost away from Galeforce. Snasky can go for the double tap and he will make it.
Snasky finding himself on the backboard, just popped up by Siki. Great vision by him to know his teammates close behind him. And off the ceiling, off the backboard, off Snasky's car. That goes to the goal and puts Fnatic in a strong position, 2 goals up.
Galeforce. Joro is up there ready and waiting, and Illusion will go for a shot downfield. More of a clear that turned into a shot. However, time still ticking away. Fairy Peak, can he be the difference maker? He is. We asked for him to step up against Dignitas, and he didn't. We've asked for him to step up against the dudes, and he has.
That chance presented itself through a good challenge with Freaky by the wall, and that pops into the middle. Fairy Peak meets that early, and he meets it hard. He hits that ball in 127 kilometers an hour.
Fairy Peak plays the ball up high. Hashi, he's thinking about it. He's actually meant to get that double tap.
That's not allowed. You can't do that.
Hashi just destroyed Galeforce.
No way did Pashi think to...
Allowed the goal late, and then they just couldn't find a way back. Freaky will offer that chance back to Hashi.
Yes.
That is how you play a tough situation.
K-Dot drops that into the middle. Fairy Peak could have done anything with that ball, but he chose the best option to set up the full team play. Zigzag pass.
Right in front of the net, but no triple commit there into the box from Guess Who. There's no reason to leave.
This could be
them
dangerous
so
here.
open here. Pashy. Oh, he doesn't get it. Did he pool shot this one? I think
it was a pool shot. He got it.
Look at him go here. Imagine gonna make it work out. Pashy tries to come around, and
imagine that.
I think imagine that. look at you go making a pun. I love a player's name. Rocketeers get their first goal, and it's a
Ferret can take the shot, gonna put it a little bit too high. Follow up from Bluey, just wants to keep the pressure going, steal the boost away. And now Lefamir is stuck with one single boost. Let's see how he uses it.
He can
He's
take
still
it
not
past
using
2.
it. He's gonna keep going the entire way.
How has he done that?
Lefamir has gone almost further than anyone else could with 100 boost.
But he's managed to use up all the boost
Look
he picked
at
up
all
anyway.
of this, and Ghost barely don't score. The follow-up shot from Matt will turn the ball in, but Lefamir, what was that?
So Lefamir created this goal, all that pressure with no boost, but we've got to respect Chozette's save there. Coming smart by Matt, seeing there was plenty of defenders try and get them up in the air. Potentially a mistake. This could be it. Lefamir 1v1s.
Oh, Lefamir, you are fantastic. Score the goal, please.
No way, and that's a break for the redirect and sends it onto the net with speed, and they were caught off guard in defense. NRG now, they've got 1 goal to survive.
Garrett up high. Does get blocked. It is pretty neutral. First player there is Metsunaris. He does find a lock on target.
No,
we are all tied up.
We are witnessing a comeback right here. NRG were not expecting that. You are incredible along.
Offense so far. Metsunaris can try and go for the double tap. Plays the ball down. And Torment will see the ball away. Would not be surprised if NRG just committed 2 players up on that backboard every single time they see Method having a long time of offense. That's a great save from Torment. Double tap the ball away. Now Garrett, lovely control from him. Can keep the ball going downfield.
How on earth did Torment keep that one out? Just a little bit delayed back to net. Wasn't expecting the shot. Manages to use the...
It's a little bit of help, though, and right towards the flip side net, and there's, thankfully, Jesse to make a save. Pass across, and they want the near post, and what just happened there, Method?
Pass was incredible from a lot. So many players here would opt to take the shot as fast as possible, but look
that's
at
pretty.
that. Oh, Mog is going in for the follow-up.
The third man there, it will be cleared away. This is going to be the last opportunity for G2 if they can get a handle on this ball. Garrett G's right there for it, though, and he almost got the dunk to put the game away, and now JNAP's up the side quickly to the other end. The net's actually open. It's a tough angle, and it will be into the top left. Rizzo ties it up for game one.
What a shot! This great clear coming from JNAPs all the way across the field. Rizzo in wide open space. He just has to put this on target, and the defenders, they cannot do anything. So clutch from Rizzo. They bring it to over.
Shot at $20,000. Go against PSG. The young guns from France. As NRG search for a clear here. JNAP's waiting so patiently. Now is his time on a dribble. So good in the air. Does he have the same thing on the ground? Through one and through two. Yes, he does. JNAP's does him dirty.
Are you kidding me? Look at this play. Oh,
and if NRG drop this game 6, they're going to be upset at how many opportunities they had to put it away. Kenobi forward. JNAP's keeping it close. Out towards the middle, he's going to need some help from Rizzo coming in, and he's beat to the ball. It's upfield, it's dangerous. Right side and stop. A big save from JNAP's, and they will stay alive one more time as that one will get pitched out. JNAP's, you're nuts. Does it hang on, though? This could still go into the back of the net. That one will fall.
Yet again, Gale Force read it this time, but could it be too little, too late? They need a goal, they need it soon. K-Dub goes all the way, goes low.
Underneath.
We have a one-goal game.
K-Dub in so much control, stays close to that ball, and at the final moment, ducks down below and takes it through Fairy Peak. We said these two.
He overcommits time and time again from flip side, and Method just taking an early lead as a result.
We'll see if they can hang on to it this time around, like they did in game number 1. Cooks here picks a spot, and off the bar and in. A great shot.
Off the crossbar from so high up in the air. What a shot here.
Oh, he just got up so fast for it, too. Metza just didn't have any time.
Absolutely. I mean, what a shot.
What a shot is right. There's a reason Cooks here was perhaps the best player in the world. Very solid challenge in the midfield. Almost. Metza made sure he had time before he went up on the back wall. Said, okay, nobody's here. I'll make sure I get the clear. Missed touch. Cooks here was actually taking a good angle to challenge that down and in front. What?
Are you kidding me? What a shot here. Oh, this is just unbelievable. The pass from Metza coming up off the backboard using the top of his car. And to flip to hit that down on in. We've seen these shots so many times from Allah, just going up to the top as high as he can get and hitting.
Guess you haven't even been dangerous, that's why.
Absolutely. I mean, when we speak to a lot about his play style, which is very similar to what we're seeing right now, he says it's because he trusts Metza and Magnus so much.
Oh, what an angle. Fairy Peak.
Ooh, maybe, just maybe, guess who have a chance to make it back to this match. Axe was actually got a little swipe taken at him as he tried to clear the ball away. Very Peak converts. That's his first goal out of 5 shots.
Yeah, and that hopefully will give Guess Who a boost. I'm sure they're not going to be too happy with the way they're
able to maintain that lead is typically no problem for a team like NRG, a team which is so hard to score goals. But you're going to see Equinox really need to pull something crazy out.
Oh my goodness.
Because now they're going to need 4.
Oh, Torment, please show me how you did that one more time.
What a shot here.
Just bombed it. There's nothing else to do. As NRG, I mean, it has been
be over. They have to keep playing the entire time because they can't give PSG that much momentum. It's such a crucial game.
Set, you are crazy.
3 goals for 4, the best of the bunch. PSG are so good right now. 5 goals to 0, and it could easily be 10. They've got the same amount of goals as they had this last game. This time around, however, they don't have to worry about this 7 from PSG. PSG have 0 right now. They need to pick up 1. 20 seconds remaining. Otherwise, G2 will win back-to-back major tournaments in a row. Chaussette with the set. Bluey with the tap down. It's in! And he has made up for his previous mistake.
Bluey sending that one in just below the crossbar. Chaussette with the assist of the top.
Of the entire length of the pitch. JNAPS now has the ball on the wall. He's going to go searching for a player, but Bluey has avoided him. He's currently on 0 boost himself. Picks up 12, but it's not quite enough. And now G2 has an incredible opportunity to finish this off. Block from Bluey. The 0 boost warrior sets it up. Follow up. It's Bluey's to win. And it's going to be Ferrer. corner to turn it all down. The celebrations are on your screen. Congratulations.
That's big result to really cement them. But they've just come forward this weekend as a brand new look team, and they will be crowned your DreamHack Open champions.
So many times in so many tournaments, it feels like they made so many